Not an easy decision, but you handled it well. Thanks. Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
Great. They're happy to enter into negotiations with us. The contract renewal window has opened. We can try and renegotiate for a better deal with our current team, or approach someone else. You're not currently in a rivalry. Sooner or later, you'll probably be asked by the media who you consider to be your rival. Think carefully who you select, as while you will receive acclaim for beating them, you'll lose acclaim if you fail to do so.
Our new parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend. Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix. Thanks for dealing with that. The department appreciates it. Found your workstation then? Everything satisfactory? I'm Francisco, by the way. I head up R&D for the team. It's great to have the chance to finally speak with you. And I'm sure we'll be getting to know each other pretty well over the coming months. But for now, I'll let you get settled. Welcome aboard.
Making it the second longest circuit. Staggering 27
You're leading the pack, that's P1. And just behind us are Russell, Albon and Norris. Currently the fastest lap is a 1:27.5. We don't currently have the data for that request. Okay, good job, mate. Really, really well done. That was a fantastic drive. Bring it home.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Daniel, Norris and George Russell. With qualifying complete, all that remains now is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then. Months of rumour and speculation all come to an end today as we return to racing for the opening event of what promises to be an enthralling season. Welcome along then to round 1 of this year's Formula One World Championship. So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah Street Circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Daniel lines up on pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Russell, Albon, Doohan, Drugovich, Ocon, Oscar Piastri, Tsunoda, Sargent, Joe, Yuri Vips, Teo Pourchaire, Leclerc, Magnussen, Hauger, Ricciardo, Stroll, Liam Lawson, and Pierre Gasly picks up the final grid slot. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. A new season then, a clean slate where anything could happen. Anthony Davidson is with me today as once again we get another year of Formula One underway.
We're into those tense few minutes before the first race then. Everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been running in the hot, turbulent wake of other cars in practice. They've not been pushing at 100% for long durations. Let's hope no one has to deal with any nasty surprises.
Okay, this is going to take a monumental effort from you. I need you to push incredibly hard if we're going to get a good result today. Let's go and make it happen. Okay, how was that pull away? You'll have a bit more grip than that on the start, but we need to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well. Safety car, no overtaking, reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up. Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more. Lap of the race. In this lap, push now. Oscar's coming in for his stop now. Let's go, come on! That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Look after these tyres now, you want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out. We need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive. Okay, we've been informed of an incident which has resulted in lots of loose debris on the track. The safety car is being deployed. Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look. Okay, copy that. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace. Okay, this is Mark. I need you to stop cutting the corners. If you keep it up, the stewards are going to give you a penalty.
Back to the middle road.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. The underbody's taken a little damage. Just watch out for it. Lando's ahead of you now. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 2 laps old. The car ahead has damaged the front wing, but it seems fairly minor. So the time last lap was a 1 minute 44.9. Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap. Okay, clear. Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more. Good job, nice overtake. ahead is 2.8 seconds. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining. Green flag, we're racing again, let's go. Final lap, push, push. Oh, superb driving. That is the race win, my friend. Well done.
It was a tough race at times, but they've held on to take a great victory for McLaren today. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
As the winners make their way up to the podium, one can only imagine the celebrations that will take place at McLaren tonight. Congratulations to everyone on the team, securing the win and proving that they're a force to be reckoned with out on the track. So let's review the drivers' standings. Daniel takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Well, after an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
I have to give it to Daniel.
Let's move on to the constructors. McLaren supplant the previous leaders and take control of the championship. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix. You handled that well. Thank you. Our new parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.